Okay, so we're going to make our printing plate or make our stamp. And in order to do this, we need a styrofoam square. Now, our styrofoam can be made out of a styrofoam plate. It could be made out of a to-go box. Either way, we need a styrofoam square. Now, the front of it is nice and clean. The back of it might have some trace marks on there where we trace the square, and that's okay. So what we want to do is with our Sharpie, we want to put our name on the back. We don't want to press hard with Sharpie because we are not trying to make an indentation on the back. We also want to put whatever your class code is. Today it was E4. Okay. The other thing is we want to put a big arrow where we're going to start our design. So let's put a giant arrow going down here to the right-hand corner. And then it's important when you flip it over that you start at this corner, okay? So we want to press down really hard so that we're scratching in to our styrofoam, okay? So your pen or your pencil or whatever you're using, it might leave a groove or a tear, and that's okay. We want to make sure that we're not just drawing on the surface like this, but we're actually pushing down and making an indentation or digging out some of this styrofoam. Now, when we put our paint on top, the paint is going to coat the surface. And then wherever we push down into our styrofoam is where it's not going to have any black paint. Now we want to add some designs. We can add some lines. We can add some different shapes to make patterns. And like I said, wherever we push down in our styrofoam is where the black paint is not going to be. So you might want to go ahead and color some of these in. You can also make little polka dots by just pressing down into our styrofoam. Now, if you're going to do that, don't do the whole thing, just some of it. Okay? So continue adding your designs into your styrofoam. You should be able to take your finger and tell where your lines are without even looking at it. You should be able to feel the difference between the surface and the indentation or the part that goes down. All right, let's double check and make sure this side is the beginning, so we want the arrow to go that way. Perfect, we are ready to print.